City, welcome back to the channel. It's a girl Vermo, and I'm back with another reaction video. Today, guys, I'm going to be reacting to Candace Owens. This is Candace Owens podcast, and this is where the heck is she going? Okay, where the heck is she going? Candace Owens podcast. Alright, this will be my first time checking it out on this channel, and I am super excited to get into the video. But before we get started, we have some beautiful people watching us for the first time. If you are new here, hello, I'm Viva. I do reaction videos with actually different artists on here, react to different songs from all over the world. If it's also that you love, why not join Viva City? Hit the subscribe button below, turn on the post notification bell so that you can always be the first person to know whenever a new video drops. And that's, guys, let's get straight into it.
Women are nasty now. Something I've noticed. I want to just say this right at the top of 2024. We have become the perverts. In fact, what's even more ironic is that as we point the finger and pretend that men are the perverts, Me Too error, time's up, oh my gosh, I'm so scared. It is so clearly evident everywhere that you look in society that it's actually us. We have become the sexual aggressors. Now, before I get into that, I want to point to this article. It is old. It was published in 2016. The author's name is Amy Otto. And she wrote, men did greater things when it was harder to see boobs. Wow. I totally agree with that statement. Don't even have to think hard about it. She writes, giving sex for free destroyed men's motivation. Wow. Men used to marry younger and in larger numbers to lock down their very own real-life woman. But now, in a bizarre gambit to gain equality, women gave away a ton of the power that they had accumulated in society. They held the majority of the cards in sexual relationships, and facing a royal flush.
Okay. I think I see where this is going. In as much as I hate to admit it, she's actually right. Okay, you know what? Let's go.
Decided to fold. Women used to set the cultural standards and the parameters for intimate activity. Now, often the guys wield more power over sex, and the girls are working way too hard, way too soon, with no reciprocity. More widely available hookups have made men less likely to commit. Let's explore that. Because, as I said, it is true. This is the long result of the women's movement, the feminist movement, the second wave that took place in the 1970s, where suddenly you had a bunch of cultural leaders like Gloria Steinem, writers like Helene Crixus, who were suddenly telling women that domesticity was wrong, that they needed to pursue their...
You know, when she talked about hookups, it just came to my head, like, you know, on WhatsApp, I was on this group and somebody dropped, if you're interested in sugar daddy link, DM me, send me a DM, send me a direct message. And I'm like, when did we get here? Like, how did we even get here? Like, they don't even do these things in secret anymore, you know? At least few years back, you cannot come out and say, oh, I'm looking for a sugar daddy, this. Or you come out and say, oh, I want to do hookup. You can't do that in public. But now, it is now a normal thing. I was shocked when I saw it. This was on a WhatsApp group. And he posted it and I was like, if you're interested in sugar daddy link, send me a direct message. And I was like, really? Have we actually gotten to this stage? I was talking to a girl. She said she was creating a feminine group, a girl group, talk about growth, talk about business. And she was like, before she could add any girl to the group, she would have to talk to you one-on-one. Okay. And when we were discussing, she was asking me that, am I looking for hookup? And she was really serious about it. And I was like, really? Is that what this world has turned into? If you're a girl and you say you don't do hookup, people would look at you like, they would hardly believe you. they would hardly believe you. If you say you don't do ukwa, they'll be like, she's lying. She's lying. That is what the world has turned into, and it is just crazy. I'm actually surprised that Candace is saying all of this right now. I am surprised that somebody is actually saying something like this, because most people don't care. They don't care. And they see it as, if you say you don't do shit, they'll be like, oh, she's not exposed. They give you names, right? They give you names. You can't even say it out like, oh, you can't tell anybody that you're a virgin. They'll give you names like, who is she? Like, they look at you like you're a non-entity. It is just crazy. But let's go on, guys.
Sexual freedom. And now the results of it are abundant. Every time I open the internet, I am actually shocked. I'm going to take you through a few things that I saw while I was on maternity leave, and I just went, what is happening? What is this woman doing? This is not a woman that is free. She is a pervert. If a man did this, he would probably be put into prison. But because she's a woman, people are pretending that this is okay. Take this one example. This is a social media influencer. Her name is Natalie Reynolds, and she decided one day, she woke up and said, I am just going to paint my body like leggings and wear them to the gym. I'm serious. She was butt naked and decided to paint blue onto herself and go to the gym to see how men would react. And it turns out that men did not think it was cute or it was funny. Take a listen.
If you don't have clothes on, you need to be out of here, man.
She didn't have clothes on.
Go closer.
That is body paint. I work in the industry enough.
She didn't have what?
He's saying you need to leave. He's not.
No, not report you for decency.
But why would you dress like this?
I mean, she's covered.
Yeah, she's covered.
She's covered. Also, we're not supposed to videotape her.
Now, why would Natalie do that? Why would any individual, I actually want you to flip your brain, if a man said, I'm going to go to a gym where there's a bunch of women, and I'm just going to paint my nether regions blue. And then I'm going to get closer to a person and get close and say, oh, no, what's the problem here? You would call the police. Because she's a woman, somehow she thought this would be funny. I don't know, she offered this apology on Twitter, really kind of a non-apology on Twitter. She wrote, I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment and I don't expect to be forgiven. I am simply here to apologize. Now, to be clear, Twitter states that this is a rip off of an old Logan Paul apology. So she is not actually apologizing. She still thinks that there's something here to be garnered, some sort of attention for her perverse activity. What should have happened is that she should have been arrested for indecent exposure. Again, that didn't happen because men are supposed to just take it. I just want to say kudos to that guy for telling her to leave the gym. More and more of this is happening. Women are virtually showing up into male spaces half naked and then complaining that they're the victims. Why are you looking at me? I know I'm halfway naked. I'm just here to get a workout. My boobs are out and now I'm just painting my body blue and I'm getting close to you. What an absolute creep this woman is. She shouldn't even be around children, yet alone men. Now then I saw this picture. And I've covered this woman extensively on my show. She's one of the great purveyors of modern feminism. Yes, Emily Ratajkowski. I don't know what she has done in society other than be naked, what her contribution has been, other than at the very same time on insisting on her nudity, writing a book and convincing us that men are looking at her, making her a sexual object. Yeah, she actually wrote a book and said that she has been objectified her entire life sexually. Poor Emily Ratajkowski. So anyways, I don't know where she was going the other evening, but I do want to show you this photo of her, a night on the town in New York City. It looks like her assistant is descending out of a black car with her, and this is what Emily Ratajkowski decided to wear. Now, if you're listening to this podcast and you don't see it, it is literally a black bra and underwear, and a sheer top on top of it, completely sheer. She's completely naked. She's also wearing even a transparent heel. So I will ask the question in case you think I'm being unfair. Where is she going? Where is she going that you would say that this is an appropriate outfit to wear? I want you to actually get creative here. I play this game. I said to my producers, right? In what setting would you say, no, actually, this outfit is appropriate? I'm walking down the street wearing a bra and underwear. And this is totally fine because I'm headed to my sister's birthday dinner.
What?
Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. This is perverted. And somehow in our heads and our minds, we've said, no, this is totally fine because she's a celebrity. And I guess celebrities are allowed to be perverted, are allowed to act in this manner, are allowed to sexually harass people. Do you know how furious I would be if I was walking with my 2-year-old son and she got out of the car dressed like that? She's a perv. Let's just call that out, okay? Women are doing this over and over again while convincing you that they are the victims. And there was no woman who sold us victimhood over the last 10 years more than the artist Kesha. Remember, she wanted to get out of her Sony contract, and so she said that she was sexually assaulted and raped by Dr. Luke, one of the producers over at Sony. Now, that entire lawsuit fell apart, not before she was given awards and the red carpet was rolled out. Poor Kesha. She's speaking for all of us women that have ever been held down in a contract and raped and sexually assaulted and harassed, and she still can't get let out of her contract. Poor Kesha. She's a victim. Remember that whole thing? She's so strong for talking about the ways in which women are meant to endure sexual harassment in the industry. Well, here's Kesha promoting her new album. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but it's her butt. This is what it is. She has a new album coming out, and she decided the best way to promote that album was with her bare ass cheeks, everybody. Yay, Kesha! She's the victim, though. I want to be clear. She was wearing her bare ass cheeks on the internet, not because she wants attention. It's actually the opposite. So if you're looking, there's something wrong with you. And she even put a sign above her bare ass cheeks. It reads, I drive a Rolls Royce because it's good for my voice.
Wow.
Okay. Doesn't that make you want to buy her album? Don't you understand that women have been held down? This is the reason that we have to be naked everywhere. And I want you to picture if a guy did this, if a man just had a sign over his butt and was bent over looking backwards and said, buy my album. I mean, maybe you might be able to imagine it. It seems to be a lot of the things that we're seeing in the LGBTQ movement. By the way, here's another post from Kesha. Kesha, the victim of sexual assault, if you believed one of her stories, which has changed over the years. This just says, tits out.
Victim of sexual assault.
Guess what?
This way.
Her tits are out. But again, I need to impress upon you that these women have all shared their stories. They are the victims in society. That is why they continue to act like pervs. So, 2024, I want to welcome men and women to start calling these sorts of women what they are. They're perverts. It's disgusting. I've had enough of it. I don't get it. It's become a mental disorder. I go online and I say, what is wrong? What kind of a race to the bottom is this? And then I ask the question to men, is this even interesting to you anymore? Because I have to imagine it's not. I have to imagine that most men are just bored of seeing this. We get it, okay? There's no mystery here. There's nothing that you want to lock up and marry. That's why none of these women that I just showed you are married, right? Because you've already given everything to everyone on the internet. I feel like I have slept with all of these women. I can't imagine how everybody else feels. Just like the guy in the gym. Hey, get out of here, okay? We get it. You're obsessed with yourself and obsessed with your body. And the fact that some of these women are mothers, like Emily Ratajkowski.
Mothers.
I mean, shame on you. Shame on women. Shame on women in this day and age. All right, guys, if you like this video, you are definitely going to like the full episode even better. You can find it by clicking right here.
Oh my God. So these women, they've all been victims of sexual assault. Okay, firstly, let me say this. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for sexual assault. There's no excuse for rape. Okay? There's no excuse for that. So even if she's naked, that shouldn't give you the right to take advantage of her body, to rape her, to do whatever with her. That shouldn't give you the right. So I am totally against sexual assault. I am totally against it. If she likes, she should dress naked. Do not. You because you are in control of yourself. You control yourself. You control your body. So when you see a naked woman, you turn the other way. You go out. You move. The reason why you can turn the other. So don't say no. There's no way I can turn. I can't control myself. You can control yourself. Do you know why? Because if you see a fire burning, would you say, oh, let me jump into the fire? Of course you will go the other way because you know the fire is danger. So when you see a naked woman, you should know she is danger. She is dangerous. You turn the other side and you move. Okay? This is not an excuse for the ladies though, so don't get me wrong at all. So now moving to the ladies, I am ashamed on their behalf. And the thing is, the people that dress this way are mostly celebrities. There's nothing you want to tell me. It is these celebrities, influencers, they dress naked on the internet because they want more followers. They want people to, listen to their song, their music. They want people to follow them. They want people to worship them, to lie on their page, sleep and wake up on their page. Because they want engagement, so they go naked. That's the females. They go naked. And they don't see it as a big deal. It is a norm. It is a normal thing. Like I was saying, I was on this group and we're like, if you want a sugar daddy, you want to hook up. They even said friends with benefits. It was a normal group and they were dropping those things. And I was like, really? Have we really gotten to this stage where there's no longer shame? Or these people don't even hide it anymore. They don't hide it. You're a hook up girl. You don't hide it anymore that you do hook up. You're out in broad daylight. You're out in a group telling us to send you a message. You have link for them. It is just crazy and it is absurd. So I don't really blame her for calling them perverts. They are really, really perverts, because why would you go naked? It is insane. Like, look at the lady that went to the gym. Hey, what was in her brain? Like, what was she thinking? You actually went to the gym naked, like you weren't wearing anything. And if you were assaulted now, you would start crying out, shouting. What was in your head when you did that? What were you thinking? What was it? I myself, as a lady, when I see naked ladies outside, I always feel ashamed on their behalf, honestly. Because why would you paint your down blue and you are going to the gym? Is it not stupidity? It is stupid. It is insane. It is absurd. And the other lady that wore just bra and pants and nets, like, and this lady is not even ashamed. If you would wear that, probably at the beach, right? I won't lie to you. All the times I've been to the beach, I've never worn a bikini. You would never see me on a bikini. I've never worn bikini to the beach because I'm always mindful of my body. Even when I wear short gown or a short skirt, anytime I'm wearing something that is short, I'm always mindful because I'm not always comfortable. I'm not always comfortable. So I don't know how they do it. So if you're going to be wearing a bikini, then you should be at the beach. But you going to an event and you're wearing that. You want all heads to turn and stare at you. You want everybody to stare at you and say, yeah, that lady's art. She's so hot. She's damn hot. Really? Really? And if you were ambushed on the road and something happened, you start crying on the internet that something. I agree with Candace. What if it was the men that were doing this? Men going naked. A lot would have happened. I think it's high time they started arresting these women. They should just start arresting them already. Anyone that is dressed indecently should be arrested. Because what is your point? What exactly are you trying to prove? Aren't you guys even tired of all this nakedness? Aren't you guys tired already? Like, what is it? What are you showing us? And she's very right. Women like that, they don't get married, because who would want to marry someone that is already showing us all her body? There's nothing else to hide. Like, everybody has seen your body. So what do you want to show your man? What do you want to show your man? He has seen it all on the internet. I have seen it all on the internet. What else is... Oh God. It is pathetic. Honestly, men are tired of these women and they would rather be alone. Back in the days, you could never dress this way out in public. There was a video I saw recently on the internet where a girl was, all her boobs were out there, and a man was harassing her. He wasn't sexually harassing her though. It was like, go back home and change. What is this? Why would you wear this out? And she was like, leave me alone. And I went to the comment section. Someone posted it, a blogger posted it on on Instagram, and I went to the comment section, and majority of the people, they were like, why would he be harassing her? That you are free to wear whatever you like. You shouldn't. I was like, really? She was naked, and this man was like, go back home. You're not going anywhere. Go back home. He was like, you have to go back home. He kept shouting at her, you have to go back and wear something appropriate. Especially the ladies. The ladies in the comments were like, leave her alone. Let her be. Leave her alone. Don't ever do this. One lady was even like, you can't even try this with me. You can't try this with me. This. What has the world turned into? Like, for real, it is insane. It is just crazy. There's an old saying that, why buy the cow when the milk is free? When you're giving them free of charge, what else? Candace, thank you so much for calling out these women. Thank you so much for putting this out there. I am surprised seeing this on internet. That means we still have good people in this world. Because everywhere I turn, it seems like I'm the odd one out. I don't really understand it. It's well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this. What do you think about this video? Drop your comment down below, and please share this video. If you are new to the channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button, join City, and make sure you turn on that post notification bell so that you can always be notified when each new video drops. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. I'll be in the comments waiting for you, and I love you guys so much. Stay safe. Bye bye.